Hello, everybody. How's it going? I am Batty today. Ha ha ha. I know, I've lost my mind. Gone Batty. So here we go, guys. I got my two buddies here, my two bats, and I got my bat ears. I'm being a bat. Yeah. So I was doing some stuff, and boy, I got a little batty tonight. And what the heck? Hey, typical. Hey, how's it going? I'm being a batty today, and I got my batty friends. Hey, Ben Doss Davison. I'm Batman. Batman. I'm Batman. Yep. I'm Batman. Batman. I had these. I told you guys I collect some Beanie Babies, and so I had these two. They're little bats, and yes, I am Batty. And I also had these. I had these other two. I got them sitting in the shelf in the other one. This one's a mouse with a little piece of cheese, and this one's a cat. It's a little cat. And then this one is kind of cool. Hey, Tony G. I don't know if you guys are Doctor Who fans, and you notice I have my TARDIS behind me there. And my mom actually made this from a pattern. And I don't know if you've ever seen Doctor Who. And this was one of the guys in one of the episodes. He's called adipose, and it was like a little fat cell that walked away off of somebody's body, and she made this for me, and it's a little adipose fat cell. So yeah, I got these sitting on my shelf. So yeah, so I was being batty. Yep. And I was gonna go live this afternoon. I just didn't really feel like it. I don't know. So I waited till tonight. I just didn't feel like going out. Didn't feel like going out today, and yeah, I was doing some reviews earlier. Hey, Dromar, I'm Batty. I'm Batman. Batman. Drago. Batman. Batman. I'm Batman. Yeah, got my bats, and I got a cat and a rat. I got these from eBay. I was collecting these. So I got bats, cats, and rats. Okay, I know I'm goofy. And I think the reason I'm goofy is because, yeah, I did see you, Jomar. You were in there. I think the reason was because I was actually doing a review on this, and I'm kind of hopped up on energy drink. And I'm even more goofy, so I don't know. But anyway, yeah, and so I was trying the energy drink. Hey, Andrew Dexter, how's it going? Oh, Andrew, I bet you know this one. I was showing this. My mom made this for me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. A little bit hyper, but I know, Andrew, you probably know this if you're a fan of Doctor Who, since you know the thing. My mom made this for me, and I don't know, maybe if you guys recognize it from one of the episodes of Doctor Who. It's a little adipose fat cell, and he walked away from the people's bodies. So yeah, it's a little stuffed guy. So, yep, adipose. That's it. And she made it for me out of a pattern that I found online, and she cut it out and she put it all together. It's kind of cool. So he sits on the shelf with the bats and the cat and the rat. And these two are. This guy is called Dart. He's from a little while ago. And then this one is called Igor. And this one is called Squeaker. Squeaker the mouse. Yep, exactly. That's the one. And then this one's called Lindy. This one, the cat, Lindy the cat. So this one's kind of cool. I like this one because of the colors. It's pink and purple and black and kind of cool. So yeah, those are the ones that I had. And yeah, I was just staying home today and getting some stuff. I didn't really feel like going out. I was gonna do a live at noon, but I just wasn't really up to it. And yeah. And I just did a review on this one too. I found this at Walmart. I don't know if you guys have tried these. Yeah, that's cool. These are actually pretty good. Hot cheese popcorn. Got these at Walmart. And they're actually pretty good. They're a little spicy, a little bit cheesy. So between the hot cheese and the energy drinks, I'm a little bit hyper today, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, here's the energy drink. Not too bad. But anyway, yeah. I was just staying home today. Oh, and here I put them in the freezer. I gotta freeze them. Maybe I'll do it on the stream tomorrow. I had those pickle popsicles. Put those in there because I found those at the store. Hey, Lee and Ladybug. Missed it? I'm Batman. I'm weird tonight, so don't mind me. And I did find some things in the store. I don't know if you guys have tried these, and I'm gonna do a review on these. These were the ones I was talking about the other day. If you've ever had these ones, they're the Nutter Butter wafer cookies. Wafers, yeah. They're wafers with the peanut butter inside. So that should be good. And I found, what else did I find? Found a couple other things. I'm gonna try these. These are new. I got two different kinds. This is, I have a feeling I already know what my ratings of these are gonna be. I don't know if you've seen these. Reese's Peanut Butter Thins. So they're pretty cool. And then there is dark Reese's Peanut Butter Thins. These are new. I just happened to see them. I thought I'd try them. And I'm gonna do these later towards Easter time. They're Sour Patch Bunnies. And I got a bag full of other energy drinks, so I'm not gonna try those after tonight because I already tried one and I've got enough energy on me. But here's one. And I know that Dromar, you're always talking about you know, when Purple Gang comes in and you always sing Purple Gang, Purple Gang. Remember that? Well, this one I'm gonna try. It's called Purple Haze, Purple Haze, Purple Haze. Yeah, so Purple Haze. And then they have cotton candy. And I have to go back. I saw another one. I might have to go back and find another one. This is called Cherry Blade Lemonade. I think they had another one was called Unicorn something, like unicorn candy or something. I don't know. But those are the other ones that I found. I'm not going to do those energy drinks today. I'm going to do maybe like one a day. Yeah, Purple Haze, Purple Gang, Purple whatever. So yeah, that was my fun stuff that I found at the Walmart the other day when I was looking around, and I took a bunch of other pictures of things that I didn't get, but I did see that were kind of unique and strange. And then I went to the Daiso store and I had all kinds of crazy stuff over there. So purple whatever, yeah, there you go. And that's where I got these ears. So yeah, they do. And the one that I go to, the Walmart neighborhood market, they get some stuff that the normal Walmart doesn't get for whatever reason. I don't know why. Like frozen foods and other kind of candies and other kind of drinks and stuff. And that's where I found those different pickles and all that other stuff that I found in there. So yeah, I got my sources of finding different things. So okay, purple whatever. There you go. Call me the purple whatever dude, I guess. I don't know. Purple whatever. Purple whatever. Yeah, I did too. And they just opened the one by me, I don't know, about a year or so ago. They actually have pretty good deals on some of the things in there, a little bit cheaper. And they had like all kinds of different condiments and stuff like that. Like I got a sriracha ketchup that was like on sale, and they had all kinds of different ones. It was mayo chew. It was barbecue sauce and mayo together. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, that was my fun field trip. Yeah, they were good. The prices were a lot lower. Like I got this energy drink. It was normally these other energy drinks were like $2 a piece, and I got this one. It's in a 4-pack for $1.50. So 4 of these for $1.50. So that's pretty good. Pretty good if you like energy drinks. And then some of the other things were a little bit cheaper, and yeah, just like the everyday stuff, like the canned foods and the chips and soup and things like that are a lot cheaper in there. So it's kind of good to go there. It's just down the road from me, so it's not too far. Yeah, exactly. I mean, even like when I went and got lunch meat there, like I got like a thing of lunch meat, like hard salami and like roast beef and turkey and stuff, and they were like 250, and normally in the grocery store they're like $5 for a pack of lunch meat. So you do save quite a bit if you go there and you know what to shop for. Although some of the things in there, they're still the normal price, but you get a good deal. Yeah, I wish we had an Aldi here, and we don't. So no Aldi's around me. A lot of people say that they like to go there, although they say that Aldi and Trader Joe's are the same parent company or whatever. But I don't go to Trader Joe's all that often. They have one down the road from me. So okay, thank you. Okay, then no problem, Bromar. I'm sure you guys, everybody's probably tired with it being, the weekend being over, and you know, everything. So that's okay. Um, I was just trying to get a little bit of watch time tonight, and actually I was kind of tweaking my channel. So And the other thing I actually did today was, I know it's probably a little bit away, but I signed up for the AdSense account because it said you can sign up for that ahead of time. You don't have to be, reviewed. You don't have to be lonely at farmersonly.com. But I signed up. I got the AdSense account, so for when I hit my watch time, it'll automatically go and get reviewed. Hey, Outlaws. No, I didn't watch it. I'll have to go do a recap. I don't get WWE Network, so. Hi, Tazzy. Tazzy's walking around over here. So yeah. No, we don't have to do that, but actually, here we've got a 99-cent store, and they have that at the 99-cent store. Oh, cool. Like I said, I'll have to watch the wrap up or go online and see all the results of all the matches. So purple, whatever. Yeah, Outlaws. I was being batty. Batman. I'm Batman. Batman. I'm in a real weird mood today. Sorry. So if I'm a little bit too intense, it's because I'm drinking energy drink. So I'm a little bit goofy today. Might say I'm batty. Yeah. I didn't go anywhere today. I stayed home. I was working on other stuff and I just kind of had like a vacation day, I guess, today. Yeah. They're good. Actually, Tazzy's right there. He's down there, and I don't know. The other one's somewhere around here. They're walking around here somewhere. I don't know. Let's see. Here, I'll see if I can show you guys the cat. There he is. He's in the corner. He's hiding there. Hey, 40 below. See, you can see him over there with the little tail. He's doing that. Normally they're up in the tree, but I think they're hiding somewhere, and Ziggy's hiding somewhere. But anyway, that's what they were doing earlier. And yeah, there we go. So that's what they're doing. I don't know. They'll figure out something to do. And they were being a real pain today. Ziggy was crying because he wanted to play with the fish on the. Thank you, Jomar. Purple, whatever. Here we go. Yeah, I'll do it right. Purple, whatever. Purple, whatever. Purple, whatever. Purple, whatever. Okay. I went cuckoo. And you know what? I've got to I'm going to have to edit the review on this. And I'm telling you, it's going to be action-packed because I didn't know it when I opened it up. It blew up everywhere. Got all over the table. Oh, I got to watch it back later, and I don't know. I'll try and get that going. But yeah, I did do the Outlaws. I actually just worked on the other two. I just worked on the other two videos. I had another two flavors of the Outlaw drink, so I'll put those up soon. But yeah, purple, whatever. Yeah, it blew up and it foamed completely up. Yeah, I guess it was kind of, I had it in the back of the car and I guess it got shook up or whatever. I didn't know it. Okay, that's cool. Bacon weeks. Bacon's always good. I just had, I just did one. Saw something with bacon. Forget what. And I'm gonna have to go down to Burger King. Oh, Desi's trying to get through the door. I'm gonna have to go to Burger King because apparently they've got the Angry Whopper out. But Ian always gets them, and I didn't know that it was even out. Nope, I have not tried them. Didn't see them. I was at Burger King on Saturday. They didn't have them there. Well, yeah, Ian just put out the review for the Angry Whopper. And apparently that's back. And now that Angriest Whopper, I don't know if that's coming back or when it's coming back. Tazzy's trying to get the door. I think he does. I think Ian's got, inside sources that let him know, or they get it early or something like that. Oh, Tazzy just opened the door. Now he's out down the hall. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know what all he's got, who all his contacts are. He gets them ahead. Maybe some of the stores that is near him are like, get them ahead of time, or test markets or something. He's always got an insight, man. So I might try one of those. But I was literally at Burger King on Saturday. I had 2 Whoppers, and they didn't have anything on the menu there. So we'll see. But yeah, I saw some of those, and then I don't know. There was a lot of stuff I saw in the stores that I almost got, but I didn't, and I don't know. It's kind of like I just got so much stuff to do right now, and so many reviews. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a big Brock Lesnar fan. Hey, Raymond Doolin, yeah, and so the guys that just came in on Batman. So yeah, um, yeah, I wasn't sure about all those matches and stuff. I don't like Brock Lesnar, and I don't like the attitude of most of the people that are out there right now. The way that they're making them all heels and all that. So I don't know. I'm sure I'll catch it all up to it on Monday. And actually, um, they are good, but um, they were good when they were funny. But now they kind of like, I don't know, they're kind of going in a different direction. So I'm not. I don't know. But now with Kofi, if Kofi won, they're probably going to break him up, and they're probably going to have him do his thing, and they're going to go off on a tag team maybe. Xavier and Big E are probably going to be like a tag team, and then Kofi will be on singles, and I don't know. Not sure what's going to happen, but Vince has always got something planned for everybody. But yeah, I was mostly watching other thing. Yeah, I wish they'd change his whole attitude. That whole angry Daniel Bryan and the whole environmentally friendly it's not a good thing for him. But guess he's trying some new angle. Um, I like Red Lobster, but we don't have any around here, so I don't get to try any. They've closed all the Red Lobsters around me. I think there's one like out in Modesto or somewhere, like a couple hours away. Yeah, exactly. I don't know why they went with that whole, belt. Hey, Moose Tube. Thanks for stopping by. And Yeah, Modesto is east east of here. Tracy, Modesto, Manteca, all those places. So yeah, Moose Tube. By the way, I'm Batman. Batman. Oh yeah, you did? That's right. I think you said you lived out there, but I think there's one out there somewhere. Oh yeah. Yeah, last time I went to yeah, Batman. Batman. Last time I went to uh Red Lobster was many years ago, and I wasn't real impressed with it for the price you're paying. So yeah. Okay. All right, Jomar, take it easy. Have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. I've done the review of the triple stacker. I haven't done the bacon crust yet. I'm probably gonna get that. Yep. Just call me purple whatever, Jomar. Yeah, I have to do the bacon. Yeah, we don't have one of those either. I actually saw a commercial for it on TV, but we don't have one around here, so I don't know why we get. Sometimes I get some of these channels and they have commercials for places we don't even have, so it's like a feed out of somewhere else. I don't know. They just do that sometimes, and they've closed a lot of places around me. But yeah, I'll get to that bacon pizza soon. Yeah, that's cool. Everybody, check out Outlaws and oh, oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought you were leaving. Yeah, Modesto did get a little bit hot. Yeah, I get some of those things, and I get like CC's Pizza and um, some of these other places, and I think they're out of like other places, and we don't have them. So that's okay. Some of the things I don't know that I'd want to try even. So I'm good with what's around me. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff in Modesto and Tracy and places like that are a little ways from me. Yeah, I actually tried that, and I just worked on my review of it, and I'm gonna probably put it up shortly. But for that spicy nachos taco, I mean, it wasn't anything. It wasn't anything real wonderful. It was just a remix of what they already had, and I don't know. And the other thing is now you know maybe you can outlaws. Maybe you can answer this question. I've seen everybody doing the review of the quarter pound deluxe. Yeah, the quarter pounder deluxe. Everybody says it's new from McDonald's, but they've had that one here since like last year. So I don't know if maybe I only had it here and you guys didn't have it everywhere else, or if they just decided to make it a new and improved because they put the regular beef, or I don't know. But I know it was on the yeah, and I don't understand. It was just a quarter pounder with lettuce and tomato on it. I don't know what was so earth shattering about that. Exactly. That's the, I don't know why it's so earth shattering that everybody needs to go out and review it. Just kind of like the bacon Big Mac. I mean, it's a piece of bacon on a Big Mac, so I don't know that. Yeah, yeah. We they closed our Applebee's too. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that one, the BBLT, and yeah, I don't know. I still have to get on top of all this stuff and see what's out there. But yeah, it's tough to keep up with them because they're putting things out. Oh wow. Hmm. Yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes they mess your order up and they don't give you everything, and I've had to get on top of them. I did that one time. Oh, okay, that's cool. Um, yeah, we got some places like that around here that the places are closed down. Yeah. I did one. This one made me kind of mad. Where I went to McDonald's when they put out that McGriddle, the triple stack McGriddle with the bacon, the sausage, and all that. Purple whatever. There you go. And oh yeah, that's cool. But I went to the McDonald's and I ordered that. Okay, thanks, Freddie. I ordered their that triple stack breakfast sandwich, and I ordered it and I got it and I was doing the review on it. And I'm like, I'm doing all the review. I got through the review and then I like realized that they left off half of the stuff on it. They left off the bacon and they left off the egg. And all it was just sausage and cheese on a McGriddle. And I paid for the triple stacker. And after I'd done the review, I noticed that they didn't have it. So I had to go back another time and get the whole sandwich again and redo the entire review. And I felt kind of stupid. Yeah. Well, I actually what I did was I did the review, but then when I was looking back on it, I'm thinking this isn't right. So I had to go back and redo it and make sure I got everything on it. I should have checked the drive-through, you know, because like if you did you ever see Lethal Weapon 2? I think it was Lethal Weapon 2 and Joe Pesci. They were in the subway drive-through and he's like, they screw you at the drive-through. They know you're gone. You didn't get what you ordered. Always go inside. They screw you at the drive-through. So yeah, you gotta watch. You gotta watch yourself at the drive-through because they can mess your order up. Leo gets. Yeah, whatever you want, Leo gets. Okay. That happened. That happened to me one time. I went to Carl's Jr.'s and I got it was like a junior cheeseburger or something. And I got home and I opened it up and it was all the lettuce, the tomato, and all that stuff. Mayonnaise, no patty, just a bun. And I was already home, and you don't think about opening up the sandwich to make sure that everything's on a sandwich. Yeah, no patty. And I don't want to have to drive all the way back there to tell them they forgot a patty. So, yeah, it's kind of rough sometimes. I mean, you hate to have to. I mean, I'll look through my bag to make sure. No, I didn't go back. I'll look through my bag to make sure that they give me everything that I ordered. But I'm not going to sit there and open up each individual sandwich and look to make sure that everything is on there. Before I leave. So that's kind of time consuming. So it's kind of a pain sometimes. And sometimes you get the stuff and it doesn't look like the picture. It's put together really sloppy and you know. Guess it depends on the branch that you go to and whoever's there that particular day and if they do a good job. Yeah, That's true. Did you ever see that was a classic scene from Fast Times at Ridgemont High when the guy, he was the pirate and he worked at Captain Hook's Fish and Chips, and he was delivering the fish and chips, and he was eating the fish and chips, and then he didn't like them, so he threw them out the window. Then he ended up quitting the job. He threw all the orders out the window, took his hat off. Yeah. No, I don't do DoorDash or anything like that, and I don't even do delivery anymore. I go and pick it up. I don't know. Most of the places charge a delivery charge, and yeah, they got a new thing here. I don't know if they got it in your area, that it's called Zoom, Zume Pizza, and they're these pizza. It's a truck that has like kind of like pre-made pizza, and then you go on their app and then you order the pizza, and I guess the truck, they cook it in the truck and they bring it to you. Sure. Hey, Ava. And yeah, they got it all pre-done, and apparently that's like the new thing in the area. The truck goes around and they deliver it to you. They cook it in the back of the truck. I've heard of two, buddy. I'll have to download that one. I downloaded one. Um, there was another one. It was like a YouTube tracker or YouTube something like that. It tracks your watch time. But no, I have to take a look at. Sure. Go ahead and pop it in the thing, and I'll go after the stream. I'll go check it out. But I'm actually getting down pretty close on my hours. So if I do a few more streams and keep putting out the content, I'll eventually get there. And yeah, I did sign up for the AdSense account today, because you could do that ahead of time, and then whenever I hit my hours, they'll automatically review me for monetization. So yeah, it is like an ice cream pizza truck. They have like, I guess they have ovens in the back of the truck, and they like kind of like pre-bake the part of the pizza. It's like half cooked, and then I guess if you order it on the app, and then they come out to you, and then they have it in the back, and I guess there's like an oven, and they finish cooking it, so when they get to your door, it's done. Okay, thanks. Outlaws, I'll check that after the stream. Go back in and look at it. And that was a new thing that they've got around here. Some people were saying it was okay. Some people were saying it wasn't so good. We got a couple pizza places around here. Yeah, like I said, I'm pushing for it too, and I really appreciate all your advice and all your your help and anything like that. So it's always cool to have someone looking out for you and helping them help all the people grow. So it's really cool to have all the fans like you guys out there. So pretty cool. So yeah, I was looking at my hours, and I think I need about, yeah, I'll have to go down there and check him out too. I'll talk to Freddie. But yeah, I think I'm down to like probably about 900 hours. That's all I need. And hey, Michigan, how's it going? Hey, nice to see you in the house. Oh yeah, Michigan. I'm Batman. I tell you, I'm so wired right now. Sorry if I'm scaring everybody. I've been having this. I had an energy drink. I got this energy drink, and I was doing that, and I was like, I'm Batman. I'm way goofy today. Sorry. Wired up, and I was actually, I had this too. I was eating this too. Okie dokie hot cheese popcorn. Pretty good. I'm having hot popcorn and an energy drink. It's like 1 in the morning here. So I'm goofy. Yeah, I found a bunch of stuff at the store. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. I'm gonna go back and try some of the other flavors. They say they have cheesy caramel mix, white cheddar, hot cheese, buttery, and regular cheese. Now, I went through my bag of the Flamin' Hot dill pickle chips. They are pretty spicy. I found some ghost pepper pickles. Those were hot. So yeah. Yeah, smash the like button for purple whatever. Purple whatever. Hey, Manji, how's it going? Yeah, the hot cheese ones, actually, those are pretty good. And yeah, I did find a Michigan. You weren't in here earlier when I was going over some of the stuff I found at my Walmart market, and I'm gonna do a review on these ones: Nutter Butter wafer cookies, and I found the Reese's Thins and the Reese's Dark Thins. So those are gonna be good. I found some Sour Patch Bunnies, and I found a lot of different energy drinks. Purple whatever. I know Michigan did this, cotton candy. And this one's other Cherry Blade Lemonade. I found those at Walmart Market. They had a big bag in the regular store, and then they had these little ones at Walmart Market. These were like $1.89 or $1.69 for. They're a little small pack, but enough to try. And I like dark chocolate, and I like the regular ones. Ian did those on his stream the other night. So, yeah. I was over the weekend. I went to the Daiso store. That's where I got my bat ears. Found a lot of Japanese snacks. So yeah, I was I think I've seen that. They had a Girl Scout cookie ice cream and Wonder Woman ice cream. They had a Wonder Woman one. They had a couple other ones I didn't even remember they were. Some of the ice creams were kind of cool. And I actually found Batman. Yeah, when I was in the Daiso store, they had all kinds of ears and weird things to try, and I got some drinks, and I got those in the other room. I had a bag full of drinks and candy from the Daiso store. Yeah, Batman. Oh yeah, and these were the other things too I had. I was collecting the Beanie Babies. I got these two. They're the cat and a rat. Cats, rats, and bats. That's what I'm doing. Oh yeah, here you go. Here you go, Outlaws. There's Tazzy. Tazzy's up on the thing. He went up there. He's probably gonna go to sleep. I think the other guy's in the other room. But there's Tazzy up on his perch. Yeah, he is a king. Anyway, so that's Tazzy. That's his room. He claims that room, and you know, he doesn't let anybody in there, and yeah, he takes over. That's his spot he hangs out in, and then if Ziggy goes up there, he usually kicks him off. So yeah, he's the king. I'm telling you, he owns that. He owns that place. That's his room. So yeah. Anyway, um, hey, Finders Beepers. How's it going? Good morning. Nah, usually, they're kind of weird around other people though. If they got other people around them, they kind of run. They're kind of skittish around other people, so he'd probably just run away and hide. Especially when people come over and loud noises he freaks out at, so they're kind of skittish. That's why late at night when I'm on the streams or whatever, they're kind of just relaxed and they go to sleep. Tazzy likes shrimp, and oh, okay, cool. That's great. Glad you made it back. Yeah, Tazzy likes shrimp. Ziggy likes he likes all kinds of weird stuff. I just found out tonight Ziggy likes salami. I fed him some salami. He likes chicken, salami, bacon. Of course, everybody likes bacon, but Ziggy likes bacon. I'll feed him bacon. Tazzy likes shrimp. That's the only thing he really likes. If I'm like making something with shrimp, when I'm peeling them and whatever, he'll get up on the counter and try to get it. Yeah. Oh, wow, that's cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Finders Beepers. Now, I bet you'd probably know this. Andrew Dexter was in here earlier. My mom made this for me a little while back. I don't know if you guys recognize this one. This is from an episode of Doctor Who. And my mom made it. It's just like a little stuffed. There was a pattern that she cut out from. I printed it off online, and she made it up. The little adipose guy, a little fat cell, and he walked away. The fat walks away. So that was what I had. I got him sitting on a shelf with all my other stuffed animals and Batman. And this one's kind of cool because on his wings it says "Boo," and he's got purple eyes. Yeah, I think it was Partners in Crime, where the fat just walks away and it got off the people's bodies and all the little adipose went up into space. And this guy's cool because he's got green eyes and kind of pink stuff. So yeah, I was being batty tonight, and I'm hopped up on an energy drink, and I'm goofy, and I don't know. I just weird tonight. I think I didn't do anything today. That's why I'm weird. Catching up on my stuff. Yeah, Bacon Week sounds pretty good. I put a picture I found in the store. It was redneck bacon. So that would be kind of cool. Hey, Kayla. Or Kay. Yeah, Kayla. Sorry. Oh, and Kayla just came in here. I'm Batman. And I'm goofy tonight. Sorry. Don't mean to scare you, but Batman. Because I had energy drink. I was trying this energy drink. And hot popcorn. Yeah. I'm just being goofy. I'm being real goofy today. I don't know. Happens when I get energy drinks at night. And this one, the energy drink blew up when I opened it up and it went all over the place. So that should make an interesting review. Hey, Big Reds. Eating show. How's it going? Thanks for joining me. Yeah. I did the energy drink. I opened it up and it fizzed everywhere. It blew up. And of course I had the thing filming. I don't know if I'm gonna leave it in or put it at the end as a blooper. I don't know. I gotta go through the video and edit it. Should be pretty funny. That happens sometimes. That happened on one of the other ones I did. I think it was with that peanut butter and jelly soda. I think I shook it up and it went everywhere. Or one time I opened up, it was a blue soda and it went everywhere. No, this isn't, it isn't Red Bull. It's Mountain Lightning Energy from Walmart. And I got like a 4-pack for $1.50. So I was trying it, see what it's like. It just tastes like any other regular energy drink that you'd find. Red Bull or Monster or one of the other ones that, so. And I don't usually drink energy, and I try to drink like the caffeine-free stuff. And so whenever I do stuff for the reviews or I do late night stuff, yeah, it's 4-pack. Actually, here, I'll show you guys. Don't want to spill that. I got some tea here. But yeah, I was in the Walmart market, and I think it might have been on closeout. It came in a box. So it's a box of 4. They were only $1.50, and I think they were on closeout because I found them there, and they were on the aisle when you were going on there. And give them a try, because normally, like this one that I got there was $1.99. Yeah. Yeah, I tried the nacho tacos the other night. Late night, I got them. I think it was Friday night. I tried them. I wasn't hungry, but I actually did one day. I went and I did 3 reviews in one day, 3 different places. Yeah, I put together a quick review. I don't know if it's going to be the best, but it is what it is. And actually, I didn't even review it in the car. I brought it home and tried it here at home. So it wasn't anything special. There's sometimes that they put things out. Yeah, I don't know. There wasn't anything special about some of these things, so I don't want to try them. Like if it's just something a little like the Bacon Big Mac. I didn't really want to do a review on a Bacon Big Mac. It wasn't really, anything special. I'm in California, and it's about 2 o'clock in the morning here. So that's where I'm from. I didn't want to, bacon on a Big Mac is just, yeah. Well, I don't think it's worth doing a whole review on a Bacon Big Mac. So, sometimes there's things that are out there that I just don't. I don't know. I just didn't want to try them. And like I did the one. did the one Subway, the Subway ultimate cheesy um, meatball marinara one, and not everybody likes that, so they don't like Subway. So it's kind of tough to pick and choose what places I'm gonna review. I don't know. Guess it's also personal preference on what I want to try. That's like some of the things that came out at like Wendy's. I just wasn't real wild about, trying some of them. So yeah, Subway's hit and miss. So not everybody likes Subway, and I try it, and now surprisingly enough, Subway is getting really expensive on their subs now. You get like a one of them you have to get, and it's like $8. It was like $8 or $9 for that foot long meatball marinara, and that's crazy for a Subway sandwich. Yeah, eat fresh. Yeah, I don't know. I'd rather go personally. I've got a place here called Togo's, and they've got a lot better sandwich for the same price. So I'd rather go there. Or they've got like a Jimmy John's or a couple other places around here. I'm thinking of doing. Yeah, that's true. Some people like Subway. I'm thinking of doing a sandwich wars video, and I'm thinking of doing it like between Togo's and Jimmy John's, or Togo's and we've got thing called a place called Beach Hut Deli, or Jersey Mike's. We've got Jersey Mike's here, and yeah, I'm thinking of doing like comparison of two sandwiches. So I don't know yet. Yeah, Jimmy John's is pretty good. I did their gargantuan sandwich a little while ago, and there's a couple other places. And I don't have like a Firehouse Subs here. We don't have that anymore. They closed that down, so I can't do that one. And there's a couple other delis, but yeah, unfortunately, Togo's is mostly West Coast, and they've got awesome pastrami at Togo's. I love going there, and I've got one like right down the street from me, so guess I'm pretty lucky on that ones. And I know Dromar likes them too. And what the good part is I've got a Togo's right next to a Nation's Burger. So they got the chili and hamburgers and pies and all that right there, and it's in the same shopping center. So it's tough to choose what I want. If I want a good hamburger and some pie, or a pastrami sandwich and something. But yeah, they got a couple good places right around near here. Not everybody has all the stuff, and I like East Coast and some of those places like Michigan. You got a bunch of things there that we don't have there that I'd like to try. So yeah, we have a Carl's Jr.'s just down the street. Yeah, hungry now. Yeah, I got hungry the other night when I was talking on Manji's stream, and that's when I had to go to Taco Bell, and I got those nacho tacos, and I got the rattlesnake fries. I think they still had them. Well, that's the thing. The only place here in my town that's open 24 hours is Jack in the Box and the grocery store. So I gotta pick or choose. And they actually have an all-night donut shop too that gets some good donuts. I'll go down there sometimes. But the crowd over there at 2 o'clock in the morning is not the best crowd. And then all the bars close up around here. I did actually, a while back, I did a donut wars where I went to the donut place at the one, and I put it up against the donut place of the other one. And the place over here is called Donut Wheel. And they've been there for quite a few years, and Yeah, it's pretty good. They get their donuts there. They make them all throughout the night. Go there at 2 o'clock in the morning when the bars are closing, and all the cops are hanging out down there. Yeah, yeah. Outlaw's a good guy. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of places don't have Jack in the Box, and I'm surprised about that. I mean, I don't know why they don't have Jack in the Box in more places. I don't know if they just don't go in a lot of states, or how widespread they are. But everybody says, go to Jack in the Box, and everybody says they don't have it. And it's kind of good because they got some good stuff there, and they got a big variety. That's pretty good. They got yeah, 7-Eleven. I got a 7-Eleven here, but I wouldn't try some of the stuff at 7-Eleven, especially at night, or at the gas station, the AM PM. They have their little hot box full of all the chicken sandwiches and the the hamburgers that have been sitting there, and they're all rock hard, and the nacho cheese and the chili that are sitting in the containers that you pump on the nachos. I wouldn't try those. It's not a good thing. So, yeah. You go there late night, and that's about all you have. Yeah, 7-Eleven, there's not much there that I get as far as food wise. The only thing I get 7-Eleven is I'll go there, I'll look for the drinks, and I'll look for um like candy, or occasional I'll get a Slurpee. But no, I wouldn't get any of the things like the hot dogs, or the what is it, the grillers, the rollers, the taquitos, and all that stuff. And stuff at 7-Eleven is pretty bad. And even like the prepackaged sandwiches, or they actually have sushi in the 7-Eleven, and all that stuff. And it's like, ooh, no, 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 no. So yeah, I wouldn't buy any of that stuff prepackaged from 7-Eleven at all. Surprisingly, like, I watch the people in Japan, and they have all the 7-Eleven and Lawson over in Japan, and that food looks so good. And I wish they'd have that quality of stuff over here. Okay, cool. Yeah, I did a couple. Oh, I'm gonna maybe put up a little quick video later, Outlaws. Um, I'm drinking this. That's energy drink, and also I got some tea in here, just some Earl Grey tea. But oh yeah, I tried to watch her sometimes, but I could only watch her for like about 5 minutes at a time. I mean, it's like watching a train wreck. She tends to get a lot of drama on her stream, and it's funny for a little bit, but then I have to I have to click off of it because she's crying on there and all that, and it gets a little bit much for me. But yeah, it's entertaining, and she gets a lot of views, so I'll give it to her for that. Yeah, you either love her or you hate her, and you know, I mean, I subscribed to her when I saw it, and I was watching her videos, and some of them are kind of good, but well, it's different. Some people don't like it, some people don't like certain things, and you never know what people are going to like and dislike. And some people love to hate certain things. I just go on there and they leave bad comments just because they want to put them down. And I don't understand it, but that's how it goes. But everybody ends up they like food and they like talking about other stuff. And when I do my lives, I kind of just talk about anything that anybody wants to talk about. I don't really have a planned format or whatever. And I just kind of hang out and chat with you guys, especially late night, when I get a little goofy. So, I'll answer questions or talk with you guys about whatever, it's not nothing. All right, take it easy. Thanks for stopping by. All right, thanks, Atypical. Thanks for dropping in. And like I said, appreciate you guys stopping by. So yeah, sometimes it's just cool to hang out with people late night, and more people that are out there. Yeah, I've trolled the trolls. I've had a few that you know hop on the stream, and I'm sure well, I don't want to say much about him, but I know I'm sure Outlaws, about Kenneth. He stops in a bunch of people's streams, and he's a good guy, but I have my doubts, and he's not everybody's cup of tea, and I know he rubs people the wrong way, and sometimes I don't know. No, Kenneth Taylor. He hangs out in he comes in my streams. He goes into Sarah's streams. He goes into Ian's streams, and he asks a lot of questions, and he talks about the types of car people have and all the reviews and stuff. He's not a YouTuber. He's just a person that goes into people's streams. He doesn't put any content out. He's just in a lot of people's streams, and he makes a lot of comments. Yeah. Well, like I said, live streams are not for everybody. And when I first started out, I didn't even do live. So, yeah. And he always, he does that little thing where it's like true or false. Do you like eating a fish sandwich? Or true or false? Do you like the new peppermint shake from wherever? And he asks everybody in the live chat about it, and they kind of get annoyed on him. So there's people out there that they mean well and stuff, but they're taken the wrong way. So yeah, lives are a whole different experience, and you get the good people and the bad people, and you do get trolls from time to time. That's why I got some mods out there, and the awesome mods. Keep an eye out for everybody, and it's what you got to do sometimes. Okay, cool. Yeah, some people do, and they get a little bit raunchy. So, yeah. But anyways, if I didn't say it, I'm Batman. Awesome. Actually, I did a review back at Halloween time, and I reviewed the Reese's peanut butter cereal bats, and I had these in the review because I was going batty because it was peanut butter bat cereal. Now they have it for Easter time as peanut butter bunnies. Yeah, these are the Beanie Babies that I got. They're the bats. That's why I got the bat ears. This guy's Igor, and this one is Dart. And then I got a cat and a mouse with a little piece of cheese. I used to collect a lot more Beanie Babies, and I used to collect, I have die-cast cars, and like Hot Wheels and the other day I found my Star Trek dolls in the um no, I'm not going there, but I found Star Trek dolls. I've still got them in the box. I've got old Dungeons and Dragons books. I've got a bunch of other stuff that I found out there that I've had for quite a while. So I used to have a lot more, but you know, they kind of got lost in a shuffle. So used to have a lot of. I had like Transformers and um, all kinds of different stuff. No, you know, I haven't done any of the YouTube meetups, and like I said, I've only been active since July, so July of last year. So I don't know too much of meetups, and I know that okay, Dromar, one more time for you. It's gonna be the new theme song. Maybe I'll have to make a new opening when I do this particular review. Purple whatever. This is Purple Haze, by the way, not purple whatever. And then they had something about unicorn. Another one was unicorn something. I think unicorn. Yeah, I'm not been to, you know, I haven't been to like any of those things in a long time. I went to a it was, oh boy, back in the 90s. It was Creation. It was the name of the thing, and it was like a Star Trek convention. It was back in like 90 or 89, I think, or something like that. And I went to the Star Trek convention, and I got some autographs from the people. Oh yeah, Joey's World Tour and Damn Drops. Yeah, I know those guys. Hey, Wicked Angel, how's it going? Thanks for stopping in. Oh yeah. You're gonna love this one, Angel. Hang on. I'm Batman. I'm goofy tonight, so be prepared. I've been trying energy drink, this energy, Mountain Energy. And purple whatever, yes. Okay, Dromar. So good night from Purple whatever. So yeah. I'm goofy tonight, so don't mind me. I'm Batman. And I had these two. For Angel, I got these other Beanie Babies, a cat and a rat and a bat. Yeah. So I'm being goofy today. Yeah. Yeah, I collect them. I used to have other Beanie Babies. Good night, Dromar. I'll see you next one. Oh, that's cool. And a bat hat. The bat ears. Yeah, so I was trying that. I'm really goofy today, and I'll probably be goofy tomorrow too. But I actually got I was earlier. You might like this, Angel. This might be up your alley. I did a review on this, and I still got this. Okie dokie hot cheese popcorn. Found this at Walmart. And it's just hot cheese popcorn. Yeah, try it out. They've got other flavors of this too. They've got butter, cheese, hot cheese, white cheddar, and cheesy caramel. The dill pickle was spicier. These just have a little bit. They're not super spicy. They're just pretty good. They have a little bit of a little dusting of the hot on them. I found those at the Walmart market, but they might have them at the regular Walmart too. Find them out. They're pretty good. They're not super hot. Yeah, those flaming hot dill pickles, yeah, they are pretty hot. They were pretty spicy. I mean, the spicier one was the one that I had, the Pocky ghost pepper chips. Those were hot. And I tried one, it was jalapeno, that wasn't quite as hot, but yeah, that's a old time snacks. And then they had I think I've tried that Chester's puff corn, the hot one. Yeah, the flamin' hot. I have to admit that the flamin' hot pickles were probably one of the better flavors of chips that I've tried in quite a while. Yeah, Throwback Thursdays. Well, actually, what I have is if you go and look on Mondays, usually I do my classic candy corner, where it's kind of like a throwback to the old time candy. And actually, that's what I was almost going to call that series, was Throwback Thursdays, because I put a poll up and I said, what would you want me to call this series where I try classic candies, and then I had them vote on it, and the people vote. I put like Throwback Thursdays. I put classic candy corner, like nostalgia candy or something like that. And the classic candy corner was what actually won. So I review all the old time candies. Like I just put the one up today is a big hunk bar. And the old ones that been around for a while. Like I did the Smarties and the peanut butter cup and chocolate covered cherries, and all the old time candy bars, stuff that are out there. So it's fun to go back and try those old ones. And I'm still looking for a couple ones, like still got to order from that one site. I've got a lot of different things I want to get that I haven't been able to locate in the stores. But yeah, Throwback Thursdays, when you go back and remember some of the older classic stuff. It's always fun to go back in memory. And a lot of times when I do that, I tell a story about something. I found that I took a picture of it. I found it in Target. So if you want to find the Peep Coffee Creamer, it was in Target. I don't know if it's at your Target, but you can find it there. Yeah, they don't. That's the thing. Some of those old things, they don't make them anymore, and they're really hard to find. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, you check my Instagram. Yeah, I put a lot of weird stuff that I found on Instagram. If you guys want to go check out my Instagram account, I put a lot of weird things that I find in the store. I also put like, what I have for dinner on there, if you're curious to see what I have for dinner and some of the weird things that I find. And yeah, there's just all kinds of strange things. I'm telling you, I find all kinds of weird stuff. Yeah, I know Baron Corbin, the lone wolf. Remember when he was when he had hair? Then he shaved and turned into a manager, and now he's just a jerk. But yeah, I know Baron. Yeah, usually they do. Oh boy, yeah. Well, yeah, they've got to put up with that guy for a while. Yeah, I don't know. I figured that Angle was gonna retire because he's getting up there, and I guess he's not well liked anymore or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, he is. Well, after he left and went over to TNA and all that for a while, he had a lot of problems and health issues, and that's why he wasn't really doing the wrestling, and he was just a manager role. So yeah, it's kind of like Stone Cold. Stone Cold's all messed up. His knees are shot. He's got a lot of problems. So no, I didn't see that one. Like I said, I didn't watch the WrestleMania because I don't get the network. I'll watch all the stuff, or I'll go online later and read about it, all the matches and the outcomes and stuff like that. But yeah, I was a wrestling fan from. Yeah, I'll have to go check it out. I didn't really do much on YouTube today. Oh, okay. All right, Michigan. Thanks for stopping in. Appreciate it. Nice to see you here on the stream. And keep up your good work that you're doing over there. So thanks for stopping by. I'm not sure. I think I don't know where Michigan works, but I think maybe he works at pizza place or something. I don't know. He does make a lot of pizza. It's always looking good too. So I don't know. Yeah, he got some good recipes and stuff that I've seen him make. Yeah, he's always he's always getting something good over there too on his channel, making fish or you know fried stuff or something like that. But yeah, I got a few things I still got to try that are in the freezer. Yeah, he's a cool dude. Well, yeah, I don't know if I've ever been to Michigan. I might have been through Michigan, but I've never been to Michigan. I did spend a summer in Ohio. That's where my relatives are from, so I know a little bit about that end of the country, but I don't know. Yeah, it does. It does get cold. Let's see. I've been to I've been to Hawaii. I've been to Arizona. I lived there for 3 years. I've been to Ohio. I've been to Nevada, and I've been through a bunch of states when I drove from California to Ohio cross country one year, but I've never really, we just drove through there. We didn't really stop anywhere or do anything. So I went like through Utah and Wyoming and Iowa. No, I haven't been to Seattle. I haven't been up there. I've been as far north as I've been is I had relatives way northern California, like Arcata, California, or I think it's Arcadia in Eureka. So I've been up that as far, but I haven't been to Seattle or Portland. I think no, I didn't go to Cedar Point, but I went to I think it's Kings Island. Huh. There probably is. There's a lot of weird names of towns in here. So, yeah. I my relatives lived in Ashtabula, Ohio, and so I was there, and that was like near Cleveland, and there was a place called Geneva on the Lake, and it was right on the Lake Erie. So yeah, I spent the summer there when I was like, I think I was like 12 or 13. But I also went back there for a visit for a little while when I was 5 years old. I flew out by myself, and my grandma and great grandma met me there, and I was there for like a couple weeks. Then they sent me back with a whole box full of toys that I'd won at the arcades. And I think I probably gained like 10 pounds because they spoiled me. They gave me, ice cream and cupcakes and everything like that. So yeah, it was kind of fun. My grandma and Mike, as I was talking the other night, my grandpa, my great grandpa, used to have ice cream every night. He'd either go down to the corner store and get like a ice cream cup of ice cream, like the little cups with the little wooden spoons that you'd eat, or he'd go to the soft serve ice cream, get a cone. So yeah, or they'd have the ice cream in the ice cream bar or something like that. So yeah, that was always fun. Remembering the summers with my grandparents and stuff. Or like my grandma used to work at an elementary school in the summertime, and yeah, she used to work there, and then she'd clean the classrooms and stuff out for summertime, and then like in the lunchroom, they'd have like all the old chocolate milk. She'd bring it home and freeze it, the little cartons of milk. And then I'd have a frozen chocolate milk, let it thaw out. So yeah, that was back in the old days. It's probably like what, if I was 5 when I was out there, so probably like 72 or 71, I think. So that was a while ago. But yeah, that's the ones I've been. I've been to Ohio, and I've been to those other places. So I haven't really been to anywhere else like, Florida or Chicago or any of those other places. So I've never been to Seattle. I've never been to other places, but I've been to like Las Vegas and Reno and all that place near here. So I've been there for a little bit. And I've been to a lot of different places. I've been to Disneyland in Southern California, and yeah, been through all throughout pretty much a lot of places in California. Yeah, that's true. I probably remember a lot of the stuff from when I was little, a kid, like different candies, different things that I kind of grew up on, and I kind of remember some of the stuff. And like I said, some of them they don't make anymore. Some of them they do. Some of them are hard to find. And some of them I remember like back from when I was like in college or high school, when they first started coming out. It's fun to kind of try those again. Sometimes it's hard to find them though. And they don't always make them anymore. Either the company goes out or they discontinue it. That's kind of bummer. Usually that happens every time I find something that I like, then they discontinue it, and then you're like, bummer, man. Used to like that. So I was remembering the other day, I was remembering the all the weird sodas that they came out with, like back in probably the late 90s, and they don't make them anymore. I don't know if you guys remember, they had Upside Down 7 Up. It was called DNL. Oh yeah, that one was classic. I told that story just in the big hunk. They were stupid. Hopped on the train and they got stuck in town about an hour away, and they wanted me to come rescue them. Oh, no way, man. They're dumb, dumb people. They got what they deserved, you know. They were hopping on the train. They would hop on the train while it was going in town. Yeah, that was just the crazy kind of people that I, grew up with, and they were the same stupid people that would go to the parties, and they thought it was cool to drink wine coolers, when it was underage. Yeah, they weren't the brightest bulbs, I'll tell you. Yeah, we all worked at the pizza parlor, so I remember some of them. They were funny. No, actually, once I quit the pizza parlor and I went off to college and kind of lost touch. And then when I came back from college, the pizza parlor closed down. And it's actually literally like 2 blocks away from my house is where the pizza parlor was. They built it one summer, and I ended up getting a job there. Now it's one of those things like in my town where they have stuff and it ends up being like several different restaurants, and this thing's been like a whole bunch of other things. It's been a pizza place, it was a buffet, it was an Italian restaurant, it was a another cafe, and now it's some other cafe. They get like breakfast and lunch there. So yeah, and then they've got other places around here that have gone through like multiple changes. One place has been like 5 different buffets. Now it's like a steakhouse. They change names all the time, or they sell it, or they redo it, or whatever. Yeah, so we used to go by there. Occasionally, but I don't do I won't be able to do a dine-in place for a review, because usually when you go in there, it's either really loud or they're playing music in the background, and you can't have music on your YouTube, so I'd have to either do a voiceover or get the food to go or whatever. I don't know. It's just not. It's kind of tough to film in some of those places, and I feel kind of awkward about it. Like if I set up, a camera at the table and I started, filming my whole meal, it'd be kind of weird. So I don't really do it like as far as sit down places. I'll go in and I'll get something and I'll take it home, or I'll review it in the car, or I'll take it home and review it. So yeah, I don't really go to sit down places much anymore. One, they're expensive, and two, I just don't kind of do that much anymore. Like, when you go to Denny's or um yeah, I used to go to like, Denny's or they don't even have this stuff around here anymore. We had an Applebee's, they closed the Applebee's. I think we still have a Chili's, and they closed the Chevy's that they used to have here, and Marie Callender's went under, and all the old classic places, they've kind of closed them down. So we don't have like many sit down places here anymore. Like, regular order off the menu kind of things. Everything's like, they have one in another town. There's a Texas Roadhouse. There's a place over here called Tracy. It's about a half-hour drive away, 45-minute drive away. They've got a lot of stuff there. They've got a Texas Roadhouse, a Famous Dave's, the Sonic, Five Guys, Olive Garden. All that stuff's all in the one area. Golden Corral they've got out there. Hometown Buffet. All those things are all in that one town. They don't have them here, so I'd have to drive like, an hour away. Yeah, they have all those, but like I said, if maybe one day I'll do a road trip and I'll combine them all in one review like I did that one time. One day I did 3 reviews in one day. I went out to Tracy and I did a um, Five Guys, Sonic, and oh, I did another one too. I forget what it was. All in one day. Arby's. I did a Arby's, a Sonic, and a Five Guys all in one day. 3 different reviews, and boy, I was full after that because I got like a cheesesteak from I got a cheesesteak from the Sonic. I got a burger from Five Guys, and I think I got a something else from the other one. Yeah, but the thing is when I'm out there, and I wanted to review all the different stuff while I was out there. I figured, what the heck, do it all in one shot because otherwise I'd have to spend the time and the money and the gas to get out there. And they're all fairly close together, so I was able to get them all done in one time. And sometimes, I don't eat all the whole thing. Like I'll go there and I'll have like, a couple bites of the sandwich, and sometimes if they're not that great, I don't always eat it all. There's been a few things that I've done a review on and I didn't finish it because they were pretty bad. I've got one that I filmed that's coming up that was pretty bad. It was I found it at my 99-cent store, and it was gazpacho soup in a bottle, and it wasn't very good. I'm not sure what I'm going to do tomorrow. I don't know. Probably going to work on some reviews and do some other stuff, but yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I've probably got 20 reviews that I've got to edit and get done and posted. I might go down to Burger King. Apparently they've got I saw Ian put out a thing. It's called the Angry Whopper, and I don't know if it's out here yet. Apparently he's got the advanced notice on stuff, so he's always getting stuff that's out ahead of time. I don't know if it's out there, but I'll find out. But I was just at Burger King apparently it is. He did a review on it on Sunday, and I was just out on Saturday at Burger King and they didn't have it, so I don't know. That's what he had, but he's got a test market, so I don't know. I think he's actually got a hookup and he's got inside sources. So I don't know. I never did either, and I didn't get to try some of the other ones they had, like it was the Angry Whopper, and then they had another one. What was the black one? Was the Midnight Burger or whatever it was called? It was a black bun Whopper, and I don't know. They had all that different stuff there, so yeah, I didn't really start doing some of the food reviews on some of these items. I've actually tried some of them in the past, but I wasn't doing the film reviews. I wasn't doing reviews. I was just trying the stuff. Like I go to the store and they came out with the new flavor of Lay's chips, and I'd just try them and see if they were good or not. But I didn't have a channel at the time, and who knew? I missed out on a bunch of reviews, so I could have had some good stuff. But you never know. Then there's some things that are just that things that come out that I just don't really have an interest in trying. Because I was talking about some of this earlier with some of the people, like things that come out and um, like the bacon. It was like the bacon Big Mac. It's just a piece of bacon on a Big Mac, and I don't. I didn't really want to do a review on it. All it was just a piece of bacon on a Big Mac. I didn't think it was worth a review. Putting bacon on a Big Mac, or I actually filmed that one the other day, and I don't know if I'm going to put it up or not. The loaded nacho tacos from Taco Bell. I'll probably put it up, but I mean, it's it is what it is. It's just a taco from Taco Bell. I mean, it's nothing new or creative, but it's just the stuff that they have already, and they just put a new name on it. So it's nothing spectacular. Oh yeah, Angel, you weren't here when I showed these other things I found at my Walmart, and I found these Reese's Dark Thins and Reese's Thins. Those were ones I found there. Do those on a review. I found these Sour Patch Bunnies. They're nothing. These are Sour Patch. They're just bunnies, I guess. They look like little bunnies. And I found this one. These are good. I know I've had these in the past, and I found these at my Walmart market, and they weren't too bad. I've seen them in the regular stores, and they're like $5, and at neighborhood market they were like 3 something. So I don't want to pay $5 for a thing of cookies. And then I also tried. I don't think you saw these ones earlier. I found more energy drinks, and I don't want to do any more tonight, but this one's called Cherry Blade Lemonade, and Cotton Candy, and Purple Haze. I was showing you that earlier with Dromar was kidding me about this one. Purple Haze, Purple Haze. So yeah, I found those in there. But those were $2 a piece, so I tried another one. It was called Sour Dudes. I tried that one. I did a review on that one already, but I haven't posted it. Yeah. Yeah, they were kidding me about it. They kept saying, sing the theme song. Now they're calling me Purple Whatever. I kept telling them, I'm not Purple Whatever. I'm Batman. Yeah, so, yeah, I was just being really goofy. Oh, and yeah, I still have this one. Still got my keychain. My Peeps keychain. Hey, Mr. Fulton, how's it going? I'm being real goofy today, so don't mind me. Hopped up on energy drinks. Yeah, I got these. Actually, I got these for like Christmas time. These are cool. And Angel, I don't know, are you a Doctor Who fan at all? You ever watch Doctor Who or know anything about Doctor Who? My mom made this for me. I don't know if you know what it is. It's an adipose from one of the episodes of Doctor Who. That goes with the thing behind me. Yeah, she made it. It's just a little stuffed. There was a pattern I found online, and she just made it and just stuffed it. Just a little, like, kind of felt thing, and then she got the little eyes and the little tooth. It's from one of the episodes of Doctor Who. Hey, Hazels. Oh yeah, Hazels. Here we go. I'm Batman. Yeah, nice of you to join me. I'm hopped up on energy drinks tonight, and I'm being a Batman. Batman. And I got these. She didn't get to see these either. Um, I have this one. It's a mouse, and I have a cat. These were some of the stuffed animals I collect. I got these ones. I got them off of eBay. This one's called Squeaker. Little mouse with the piece of cheese. This one's called Lindy. This one's really cute. Purple. Like I was telling you, Hazel, I like the purple or the maroon and turquoise, and this got some pretty colors on it. And the bats are, this guy's Igor. He's got like little pink wings and ears. And then this one's called Dart. And he's got little boo on his wings. They were put out for like Halloween time, like different years. I think this one was from like 2016 or something. And the other one was from a different year. So they were kind of cool. I got them online. Yeah, this all black one. But he's got little pink feet. It's kind of cool. And he's got purple eyes, and this guy's got little green feet. Guess the feet match the eyes, so they're kind of cool. They're nice and soft too. Little plush things. And I used to have other Beanie Babies, but yeah, I don't know where they had a lot of them that I would have wanted to get, but they were like, some of them were like, $10 for them. Or if you could find them, they have them in like the grocery stores and stuff. You can get them in there. But they have all kinds of different ones: the cats, tigers, dragons, all kinds of different stuff. They're all collectible, and I like these ones because they got like the sparkly eyes. Yeah, eBay. That's where I got them. Oh yeah, Mr. Count Von Count. Yeah, that guy was cool. Count Von Count. One wonderful bat. Two wonderful bats. Ah. Yeah, I like the Count Von Count. That was his actual name. And, yeah, that's why I got the bat ears when I went to Daiso store. Yep, it was Count Von Count. Actually, they just called him the Count, but then somewhere along the line they changed it to Count Von Count. Probably around the time that they changed it where you could see the Snuffleupagus. Yeah. One peanut butter sandwich. Yeah. And he used to always count, and then the lightning would. I liked Sesame Street. I liked my heroes on Sesame Street was Oscar the Grouch and Cookie Monster, of course. I had a Cookie Monster and a Oscar the Grouch puppet when I was little. They were like, you put them on your hand and then you made them talk, and then they had a little string and you pulled him and his hands moved. I had both of those. And I used to take the Cookie Monster and you put your hands in his mouth, and I'd put cookies in them. Yeah, I had those. Used to have those, a Cookie Monster, and at some point we've got home videos of me somewhere, and I had a Yogi the Bear that I put in a pool. It was a stuffed Yogi the Bear, and then I had so Yogi the Bear, and then I had a Big Bird. I had a Big Bird doll, and you pulled the string and he said something. I think he said, like, I'm Big Bird or something. I don't know. I had those when I was a little kid. We have home videos of some of the stuff, and I had some cool stuff at Christmas time. And like one was my dad was putting together a desk. It was like a school desk, and you sit in it, and it had like these little toys that you put on there. It was like a plastic orange or something. It was like a microphone, and then I had it was like a barn. It was like a plastic barn, and you open the doors and you put stuff in there, and it made all kinds of like cow moos and stuff like that. And then I had sure you guys remember Fisher Price had the little people, and I had the one. It was the garage, and it had the little cars, and you cranked the little elevator up, and it went up there, and then it went down the ramp, and it had the little people with the little wooden bodies. Yeah, I didn't have that Holly Hobby oven, but I had a Shrinky Dink maker. My sister had the Easy Bake Oven, I think. She had a Light Bright, and I think a couple other things, but I had some of those. I had the one, it was called Monster Maker plates, and you traced over it, and you mixed and matched them, and you made all of the monsters on it. My sister had a thing called fashion plates, which was like you put all the different fashions, and then you colored over them, and you know mix and match fashions for all that stuff. And for the guys, they had the monsters, and you could mix and match the monster people. And then like the old ones, Etch a Sketch and Spirograph and Spin Art and Toss Across and Rock'em Sock'em Robots, Connect Four. What else? Battleship. All those old board games that we used to play: Monopoly, Trouble, Risk. All those old ones. They don't do them now. They're all online now. Game of Life, where you spun the little wheel and put the little cars, and Candyland. Hi Ho Cherry-O was another one that I remember. Candyland and Hi Ho Cherry-O, Hungry Hungry Hippos, Kerplunk. Oh, it wasn't Teddy Ruxpin. It was oh, I don't remember the name of it. I know what one you're talking about. He would talk to you, and you could record it. Then they had that one. It was the kid that was my buddy and me. All those old commercials. Monchichi. Yeah, all that weird stuff that they had back then. They don't have anything. And like I said, I was talking about this the other day when I was young. What I wanted for Christmas was that electronic football game, a little handheld Coleco football game, and all it was dots on the screen, and then you'd play the game and make the dots go. No, no Chucky doll. I didn't want him either. Yeah, that was kind of bad. And then they had like the robots one was like 2XL, I think it was, and it had the 8-track tapes, and you put them in there and played quizzes. I had a Merlin. I used to have it. I don't know where it was. It was a Merlin. That was a weird game. I don't know if you guys remember that. It was like this big red thing, and it had like touch buttons, and it made beeping, kind of like Simon. Where you press the little buttons and you have to repeat the colors and all that. Those little handheld games that beeped. Simon and all those other ones. And then later on, then they had the Game Boy and all that. But the old ones before all that stuff, and then they had like the little. My mom had one. It was like an electronic slot machine game. It was just the little LCD things, and you put batteries, and it just spun around, and you got, jackpot. if you line them up. Now, as everything's on the cell phone and all that, but those were the old ones. And then they had the fishing game. It was like an electronic fishing game where you flung the thing and then you had to go fish. Yeah. I had an Atari. I had an Atari when I was little, and I even made an Atari stand in wood shop for my Atari. That was like the big thing. I had an Atari, I had a Commodore 64, I had a VIC 20. Yeah. So I had all those old electronics. Yeah, they had the Atari with the old original games. And so I was talking about the old ones. It was like the the Trash 80s and the TSR 80 from Texas Instruments, and then they had the other one. I can't remember what it was. I was looking these up the other day. They had the cartridges, and then they had the Atari 400, the Atari 800, the Amiga, um, ColecoVision, Nintendo, all those old game systems that I grew up with. So yeah, the Texas Instruments. Yeah. Well, yeah, some people, when they're little like that, they don't get scared of people or they don't get scared of some of these movies. They're a lot smarter than, you know, they're a lot smarter than I was back then. I used to believe in all that stuff. Yeah. I I got scared at some of those you know, horror movies and things like that. So, yeah, they kind of give me nightmares and stuff. That's why I don't like horror movies and all that stuff when I was little. Didn't like all the Wolfman and the Dracula and all those things. Never, and like Friday the 13th and all those were kind of a little bit much. I wasn't a fraidy cat, but I just didn't, I don't know, I didn't think they were believable. Thought they were kind of silly. I didn't see the appeal of trying to be scared. All these horror movies and fake blood and all that. I don't know, it just wasn't it didn't appeal to me. It's kind of fake and the whole vampire thing and all that. I was never into that. Like the vampire and the Frankenstein and Wolfman. Yeah, I don't know. Just wasn't my thing, I guess. A lot of people like the scary movies and the Halloween and the blood and guts and the supernatural and you know, all that kind of stuff. I was never really into the pure scary movie things. Yeah, Freddy Krueger, that was actually kind of good. There was actually a couple of movies that I hadn't watched in a while. I have to go back and watch them. It wasn't really a horror thing. It was kind of like a cheesy one. There was called one called Dreamscape, where the guys like went into the dream and he can control the dream. It was a little bit different than Nightmare on Elm Street. And then they had one was Scanners and Videodrome. Some of those old ones. They don't really make those anymore. Those kind of things. Yeah. They had a lot of different stuff back in the old days. I never watched that. I never got to see that one, The Interview with a Vampire. I don't know. That wasn't my thing. I know a lot of people said it was good, and I've never been a Tom Cruise fan. I think that's part of the reason I didn't want to do I didn't want to watch the Interview with the Vampire because Tom Cruise. Yeah, and it was like my one friend. I told the story about the one friend, and he was kind of dumb, and his thing was he was obsessed with Tom Cruise because he thought he looked like Tom Cruise, and every time he was always telling me watch Tom Cruise, and he joined the Navy because he saw Top Gun, and he thought he was going to be a pilot. So, and that didn't work out. He ended up on a submarine instead. So yeah, guy wasn't too bright. He did lots of different things where he started them and never finished them, and he had ideas of all kinds of different things. He was going to be um, a runner and an athlete, try out for the Olympics. He was going to be a cop. He was in the Navy. He was on the submarines. What else? He was going to be a DJ. He was going to be. He worked for the city for a while. Blew that job. He had. He was going to be a chef. That didn't last but a minute. Going to be a cop. He was going to be a private investigator. He was a computer repairman. Yeah, I don't really like ghosts and stuff. I never really believe that. Yeah, I can watch them, and like I said, they're they're okay. It's just I don't like I said yeah, it's like Hazel. They don't really do anything for me. I mean, it's all kind of like hokey to me. Um, I don't know, probably another half hour or so. I don't know. Depends on what time. Time is it? 3 o'clock. Well, as far as like God, I believe in God. Yes, I believe there is a God, but that's just about as far as I go. The whole ghosts and werewolf thing, no, I'm not really. I don't really believe in that. I think it's more like I don't want to say fantasy, but you know, maybe they existed or maybe they don't. I don't know. No, I don't believe in the vampire thing. I don't know if about that, shape shifting and body swapping and all that. I don't know. I believe in God. I believe there is a God, but I'm not a religious person. I don't like go to church, or I don't. I went to Sunday school when I was a little kid, but that's about it. So, like I said, I believe there is a God, but that's about as far as I go. Yeah, and like I said, I believe he exists, but I don't go to church and I don't pray and all that stuff. So, I believe he exists, but that's no, that's about it. Maybe that's it. I never understood the Ouija board. I always thought people were, pushing it and they were rigging it, and I don't know. Just never got into that kind of possessive things and stuff and the freaky, and like I don't believe in time travel and parallel dimensions and all that kind of stuff. I mean, it's kind of cool to watch movies and stuff about it, but as far as it actually existing, I don't think so. True. Some people are kind of freaked out by the whole Ouija board. And then they take it literal. And then some people, they take it a little too far. They hear the voices in their head, and the dog tells them to do things. Yeah, I've heard them too. Or the dog tells them things. They hear voices in the dog. I never got into that. But everybody's got their own beliefs. That's cool. I don't judge anybody for what they believe in. That's their own beliefs. So it's all good. I just don't like the thing with like the people when they're real religious and they try to push their views on you. I there for a while we had some people around here that were like real pushy on getting me to go to their church and believe in their ways. And one time, long time ago, the Mormons came around door to door and they wanted to share the word of God. And my mom actually let them in. And then they were starting to tell us about the word of God. And they gave her own book of Mormon with her name on it. And they were trying to teach her the whole Mormon way and get her into the Mormon way of faith. And she basically had to tell them, look, I don't believe in your views and I don't want to hear about all the Mormon way, and I'm just not into the whole religious thing. That kind of freaked him out. So yeah, occasionally they come by. I remember one time I was at my friend's house and it's probably back in the 80s. We were watching, he used to watch MTV all the time. And like 24/7 MTV was on. And one time these girls came there and yeah, this you'll get a crack out of this one. They came to the door and there were these two young girls and I think they were Jehovah Witness. And they were like, they ring the doorbell and say, hi, like we'd like to share the word of God with you or whatever. And he's just kind of like, okay, what do you want to do? What do you want to tell me about the word of God? And they started, well, let me share scripture with you. And they start reading this scripture. And I was in the other room and I popped out my head and I said, hey, Chris, where's that Black Sabbath record? It's next to the Ozzy Osbourne, AC/DC. You want to listen to some of those? They were trying to preach the word of God and they heard me say that. And then they they started laughing and then they said, oh, okay, well, I could see that you're busy, so we'll come back another time. So yeah, exactly. So what you got to do, just tell them that you're listening to Black Sabbath and, Ozzy Osbourne and AC/DC, The Devil Rock, Kiss, all those old ones back in the days. I don't know if you guys saw that movie, Detroit Rock City. And then the mother thought it was she thought Kiss stood for Knights in Satan's Service. It was like all about devil worship and all that. And yeah, all that stuff. And if you played the thing backwards, there were secret messages on the record. At least that's what they used to say. I actually tried doing that once. You know what I did do? I tried one time. This was funny. I used to have an old those little pocket tape recorders that had the little mini cassettes, and like the businesses would you'd like do the dictations on them. Well, they had on that they had like two speeds that you could record it at slow speed or half speed, and I was watching one time. I was watching Alvin and the Chipmunks, and I recorded the sound from Alvin and the Chipmunks, and I slowed it down to half speed. And you could actually hear the guy talking, and he was talking like real slow. And it was like, hi, Alvin. And all they did was they sped it up so they sound like a chipmunk. That's how they did it. Yeah, they sped it up like twice the speed, so it sounded like, Simon, Alvin, Simon, Theodore. Like the old was it Christmas song? Christmas time, da, da, all I want's a hula hoop. Used to listen to that all the time at Christmas time, the Chipmunk song. Yeah. And I used to watch the Alvin and the Chipmunks movie or the cartoon and the Bing Bang Mama Llama Ding Dang. Yeah, I watched cartoons. I watched too many cartoons when I was a little kid. Alvin, Simon, Theodore. Okay. Yeah. You can tell I'm goofed up today. I love cartoons too. I'm a big kid. That's why I was kind of sad when Toys R Us closed because, I'm a Toys R Us kid. I don't want to grow up. Yeah, Tom and Jerry. What was the other one? No, the cartoons now are no good. Give me the old Looney Tunes or Fred Flintstone or some of the old ones. And they've even censored now. They're censoring the old cartoons now. I watched it on Cartoon Network. Like the Daffy Duck and Bugs Bunny, they took out the part where he actually shoots Elmer, or Elmer actually shoots Daffy in the face. They cut away. You just hear the sound. Guess I don't want to have that kind of violence for kids anymore. So, yeah, I love South Park, Simpsons, Duck Season, and Wabbit Season. Yep, that's my classic one. And then the one with the monster. He dips his panties in the water, then gives him a hairdo and blows his hair up. Wabbit Season, and then the monster with the tennis shoes. And I was doing this the other day where they were the Bugs Bunny and the Rocky and the big dumb guy, I forget what his name was, the boss. They were on the lam from the cops and they hid in the stove. Yeah, that's true. They got some good stuff on YouTube, but yeah, the classic cartoons were good. Now the new ones, new cartoons just aren't the same. Rocky and Bullwinkle, the Fractured Fairy Tales. What else? Oh, then they used to have like the Pink Panther and all that stuff. What was the other ones? Trying to remember. Pink Panther, Speed Buggy. I used to like Speed Racer. And Scooby Doo, of course. SpongeBob's a little bit strange, but actually, I'm getting. I was in Infinite Mois. I don't know if you guys follow Infinite Moi, and they were doing a giveaway the other day, and I won a signed SpongeBob card. So they're gonna send me that. SpongeBob, I guess they got it from like the arcade. Yep. You might, Rabbit, you might. Yep, I was talking about that the other day. Oh ho, so he's hiding in the stove, eh? Would I throw a lighted match if my friend Rocky was in there? You might, Rabbit, you might. That it blows up. Oh, you've convinced me. I'll go look for Rocky in the city. Cheers, fellas, the cops. Where's Rocky? Where's he hiding? Not in this stove. Oh ho, he's hiding in the stove, eh? Would I turn on the gas if my friend Rocky was in there? You might, Rabbit, you might. I've seen that so many times. I know all the lines. So that, and I also like the. Oh, I know the one that was classic. The one with Bugs Bunny and Bruno the Magnificent. The one when they were in the circus and they were trying to outdo each other. He's all, I'll dive. I, Bruno the Magnificent, will dive 1,000 feet into a solid block of cement on my head yet. Yeah, that one was funny. And then the one with Daffy Duck and Bugs Bunny, they were trying to outdo each other. And he's all, I got a showstopper. He's all, you take nitroglycerine and you drink the nitroglycerin and gasoline and all that stuff. And he's all throwing a lighted match and boom. It's great, Daffy. It's great. They love you. Yeah, I could do, but that's great, but I could only do it once. Yeah, those ones are good. I haven't really watched the Rugrats. I don't know. Some of them. Yeah, a lot of people like the Rugrats. Some of those other ones, like some of the newer ones, and oh, some of the other ones that came out that were kind of okay. Like they had the ones Samurai Jack and the Squidbillies, and I'm 51, so I go back a little bit further. My era was, the Looney Tunes and Hanna-Barbera, Flintstones, and Scooby-Doo, and all the Saturday morning cartoons. So yeah, I'll be 52 in November. So, but yeah, I used to watch those all the time. Saturday morning cartoons and the Flintstones, and yeah, some of them don't remember some of the older style cartoons, or they put out a new version of them that weren't any good. I actually saw the new Scooby-Doo cartoons with, like, I guess, like, new animation. It's not half as good. It's not like it used to be. Just not the same. Oh, on Hazel's thing? Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, Angel, you should go down to Hazel's channel. Check her out. She does some awesome stuff. Does a lot of good artwork too. She's helped a lot of channels out. So she deserves a good shout out. So everybody, yeah, I'm just still a little afraid of the snakes. I know they're your friends, but I don't know. Yeah, if some people like snakes, I'm more of a furry. I'm more of a furry person. I like cats, so nothing against snakes. I just prefer a furry cat. Oh yeah, she's got a couple different snakes. Yeah, I've seen them in her videos that she has the snakes usually around her neck when she's eating. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that, but hey, if that's your thing, that's your thing. That's cool. They're all good. I think they're probably what, pythons or boas. I didn't say you were crazy, snake lady. Just some people like snakes. Some people like lizards. Some people like um, geckos. Some people like rats. Some people like rabbits. Some people like lots of different stuff. It's all good. Some people like those exotic pets. They can be. They can be. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder though. Like when you see them in the circus, they got like the snake lady or the people that have stuff like that. So I don't know. Snake charmer, or they have like the elephant tamers or the things like that. I've seen like sometimes they have them like at like the carnivals and stuff where they have snakes. Yeah, it would be a little bit different, if people weren't expecting that, and then they go there and all of a sudden they see, Hazel's got a snake wrapped around her neck. Actually, I've seen sometimes I've seen someone was at like a Walmart or something, and they had a snake that they were wearing around them. A little bit exotic, but yeah, they probably do. I guess I could be called crazy cat guy, or in this case, I could be called crazy Batman. Yeah, so Batman. Oh yeah. Oh, there goes Taz. Now the cats are up on each other. Here you go. Here you go. Watch this. There you go. See now Tazzy and Ziggy are there. There you go. They're gonna get settled down. Eventually, I think someone might get thrown out, but they'll probably sleep on each other for a minute or two. Yeah, they do that a lot, but then eventually, you know, yeah, then that happens, and then Ziggy, after he's done, he gets kicked out. They fight, and then someone gets kicked out. But that Ziggy likes to get like um, licked or something before he goes to sleep. He usually has Tazzy do it. So there you go. Action shot. See, they're sleeping on each other, and then they'll be that way for a little while, and then someone will get knocked off. But yeah, there you go. Well, see, there you go. And then he puts his feet out, and then they'll sleep like that for a while. But yep, there you go, guys. So that's the cats in there having fun sleeping on top of each other. So that's the as the cat's turn, I guess. What am I going to call it? I lost it tonight. Yeah, a lot of people are allergic to cats. They can't deal with it. It's the dander in the cats that is the problem. And when I pet Tazzy, sometimes after I pet him, I end up having to wash my hands and face because I get all that, you know, fur and stuff on it. Makes me itch, but yeah, the saliva and also like the dander on the, deep down fur. And Tazzie's got such fine fur that it's all like everywhere, and it usually gets on my nose and makes my nose itch and sheds a lot. So fluffy. So yeah, coming up soon, I'm gonna have to get the clippers out, and I'm gonna have to trim Tazzy down because he gets all fluffy and then it gets all knotted and fur everywhere. And yeah, Moo Moo. Yeah, that's cool. My sister's cat name is she has two cats and they're called Mega and Moo. So, and I guess that's from the Revenge of the Nerds when it was Lambda 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 and a Mega Moo. That was one of her favorite shows. So she called one Mega and one Moo. So yeah. Yeah, sometimes if people are allergic to dogs or cats or whatever, they can't have them. That's kind of sad. I guess I don't know if you could you be allergic to snakes? I don't know. The scales and stuff on the snakes, I don't know if you could be allergic to that. I mean, I know you could be allergic to the venom and stuff, but um but just having a regular snake, I don't know. That's kind of cool. Whoa, that's a big turtle. Yeah, I never I've seen some of those turtles, but not real big ones. That's cool. Turtles. I used to have a hermit crab when I was little. I had a little aquarium with a hermit crab. I think somewhere along the line I had the little the little turtle aquarium. You guys remember those? They were like the little plastic one. You got the little baby turtles, and then they had like the little ramp with the plastic palm trees. I think I had that for a minute. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. But yeah, I think I had that. I used to have a hermit crab. I had a hamster. I had I had rats. I had rabbit. I had a dog for a little bit, and we ended up giving one away, and then another one escaped. We took him in, and let's see what else did I have. Yeah, hamsters, rabbits, rat, hermit crab. About it. Didn't have anything else like horses or anything like that. I never. Just cats mostly. Most of the time was cats. I had my share of hamsters. One time the hamster got loose in the house. Got out of his cage. They used to have the little habit trails. Remember those? The little tubes? You'd go all over the little habit trails, or you put them in the little hamster ball and they'd go all over the house. Those were fun to watch. Little hamster in the ball going everywhere. And we had a cat with the hamster, and he used to try to chase the hamster in the ball. Oh, wow. Got this. The snake escaped, huh? Yeah, they used to do that. I had one that I I got this other hamster and I bought like a really cool hamster house for him and it had a it wasn't a ball but it was like a little wheel that went around on the top. It was like a little satellite and it went around in a circle. But that stupid hamster, that he made that into his house and he put the litter up there and he slept in that thing so it never would move around and he got, all his junk up in the little thing and I had to keep cleaning it out all the time. He wouldn't sleep in the regular place. He was up in that little, yeah, he was a stupid hamster. He was always up in that dumb satellite house, I guess is what you want to call it. So it never would go around and you get all that crud up in there. And then I had to keep cleaning it out. So yeah, they actually got some cool little houses now with all the habit trails and the little wheels that go around and tubes. And they hook up and then you got like another whole little thing. Oh, okay. I never had a guinea pig. I had hamsters mostly. And like I said, rats for a minute. Yeah. They do get that way. Yeah, it's been a while. I think that was I don't know, most people had stuff like that when they were little, the turtles and the rabbits and the different goldfish. I think my sister had goldfish. I don't know. I'm not sure. I guess some snakes are more particular than others. I don't know. They like different things. Yeah. I think yeah, I don't remember all the stuff my sister had. I think my sister had a hermit crab too, if I remember right. She had her own cat too. She had her own cat and I had my own cat way back when. Hey, Scottish Gaming Duo. Thanks for stopping in. And by the way, you just joined me. I'm Batman. Okay. Enough goofiness. I'm being goofy tonight. Yeah, because I'm drinking energy drinks. I'm Batman. Batman. Yeah, I'm just being crazy tonight. I went to the store and I got these bat ears, so I'm just being silly. Yeah, tonight's extra silly. Yeah. I was doing some reviews earlier and yeah, and I had these not only did I have the bats, the beanie babies, and I got the uh mouse and a cat. So it's rats, cats, and bats. I was having those. Yeah, I had those on there. I collect beanie babies and other things, and it's actually kind of. I have to move this thing because the headband's getting a little bit tight. There. There we go. Yeah, the thing was kind of pressing my head a little bit, so I had to move it. Now I look like I got airplane wings, I guess. Yeah. They do, I bet. They can be real gassy. I used to have my ex used to have a real big dog, um, and he used to have gas all the time. It was like a 200-pound dog, and when he made a stink, you knew about it. It cleared the whole house out. So yeah, they can get that way. Yeah, it was not fun when that dog had issues. After he ate. The problem was he liked to sleep in the bed. You know, got a 200-pound dog in the middle of the bed. Okay, I'll have to check that out, Freddie. Yeah, I just been I've been kind of busy with a bunch of stuff, and I'm trying to get the other stuff. And yeah, actually, what I did today, Hazel and Angels, I don't know if you knew, but I signed up for the AdSense from on YouTube, because you can go ahead and submit your AdSense account, to get it approved. So when I reach my the hours, then it'll automatically go into review. So at least I set that part up. Yeah, I hadn't done it. I hadn't done it yet, so I just went ahead and set it up. That way, when I get to my 4,000 hours, then it'll just automatically go into review. And yeah, because I'm about 900 hours away now. So I don't know if I keep going the way I'm going. Hopefully I'll get there within a month or two. I hope. Yeah, I just set mine up today, so it'll take a little while before before that goes through. And I wanted to be ready ahead of time. Yeah, bold and the truthful. Yeah, that whole thing came about. I was like, that some of these things just kind of come to me, and I don't think about it. And that one just kind of hit me. I was like, what can I do that's gonna make, like a strange kind of mix up thing where I try, weird things like that. Yeah, and I made that one video I made was the what's hot video about the hot peppers, but I haven't found anything to do that, to put any hot sauce or whatever. Yeah, so uh some of them that I did that were good ideas, but I just haven't found anything to go and do. But I'm gonna try and actually do a couple of videos. I had that old series called What's Good, and it's where I go and I try things that are already out, or that are some of my favorite things. And I might try a couple of those things that I've already tried or that have been out for a while. Kind of like my favorite dishes, like when I go to In-N-Out Burger. I've been there quite a few times, and I know what I like there. And it's not a new In-N-Out Burger, but it's one of my favorite ones. So yeah, so you never know. And like some people said, is that you could turn anything into a review, really. If I can take this off for a second. Sorry. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm still having issues with these things, but it's fun to have the bad ears, I guess. Look like the Flying Nun. Remember that show, Flying Nun, where he had the nun hat on? Sally Field was on the Flying Nun. The big wings. Oh, yeah. I'm getting goofy tonight, folks. I don't have a cape. I don't have a mask. I don't have a cape. I have bat ears, and that's it. Yeah, it does kind of look like, doesn't it kind of look like the Flying Nun? Got the little. That was a kind of funny show. I watched it like a couple of times. I didn't watch it like on the regular, but I remember the Flying Nun and like I Dream a Genie and Gidget and some of those other ones back then. And Green Acres and Beverly Hillbillies and Gomer Pyle and all those old shows like that. They don't do those too much anymore. Some of them you can still find them here and there. They don't have them on anymore. Kind of a shame. I don't think so. Was that an older movie or was that a newer movie? Sounds like it might be in like an older movie, like from the 60s or something. Who was in it? Yeah, old one. I don't think I remember that one. A lot of times I'll go and I'll look up movies or stuff on that application, the IMDb. Yeah, I'll look it up later. See if I remember that. But yeah, I'll go on and look in IMDb and then I'll look up who was in a specific episode of something. Or who played that part in this episode of Three's Company or something. Or like I have a debate. I say, yeah, I remember I see this guy in something. What was his name? What did he star in? So I look it up. Yeah, so it's always fun to do that. And I used to have in my car, I used to have the Sirius radio. Nah, not really. Like I said, I was talking the other night of, I guess when I used to watch Batman, I always thought Catwoman was kind of hot. Back when I was like, 15 or 14 or whatever. And Catwoman came out with her skin tight, cat suit on and the claws and all that. When I was 15, she was kind of hot. And Wonder Woman, she was another one. Wonder Woman with her, golden lasso and the big, the golden eagles. She's still pretty good for her age too, Linda Carter. So yeah, I guess those were the ones that I kind of liked. It's little Wonder Woman and Catwoman, I guess. Yeah, she was kind of cool. Their high heel boots and, turned around and she changed clothes. Valerie Bertinelli, yeah. I guess to some degree she was kind of, eh. Farrah Fawcett, yeah, she was kind of cool. And I thought, who was the other one? Then there was the Battle of the Heathers, the Heather Locklear and Heather Thomas, and Catherine Bach. Who was the other one? Oh, another one was the two that I liked was from Buck Rogers in the 25th Century, Pamela Hemsley and Aaron Gray. Yeah, Daisy Duke. I don't know if you guys remember Buck Rogers and Wilma Deering. She had that, spandex suit on. And the Princess Ardala. Yeah, Pamela Hemsley. She was the princess. She had the big horns on or whatever. So those were pretty cool. I went back and I was watching the episodes of the Buck Rogers, and that was kind of funny. Or the other one that was kind of funny was the old Benny Hill show. If you guys remember that, and they used to have the Hills Angels, and they were always dancing. He always had the women in there dancing, doing crazy stuff. He was always chasing after the women in the Benny Hill show. Sean Cassidy, yeah. I found a record that I had of his, the Sean Cassidy, the do run, 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 to do run, run. I had that. The Hardy Boys, Sean Cassidy, Parker Stevenson, were the Hardy Boys. Yeah, a lot of people did. They had a crush on Sean, and then also the other one, David Cassidy. He was like a big crush of Keith Partridge. I know a lot of people, or Greg Brady. Some people like Greg Brady. I never cared for Marsha. I didn't think Marsha was that great. Marsha. Yeah. Oh, you know who I thought was kind of cool was, do you guys remember a show it was on a little while ago called Madam's Place? Yeah, oh my nose. And it had the puppet, Waylon Flowers, and Madam. She used to be in like on Hollywood Squares. It was Madam Place. And it had she was like a famous talk star or something. And well, anyways, the blonde girl that was in there, she played Sarah Joy, and it was I can't think if it was the one that the two sisters, Audrey Landers and Judy Landers. I think it was Audrey Landers was the one there. I thought she was kind of cool. She had that kind of like soft-spoken voice and the blonde hair and all that. Then her sister was in a bunch of things. They were like in Love Boat and Fantasy Island back along those times. Knight Rider. She was on Knight Rider. So yeah, those were all the ones back in the old days, that the TV stars that everybody liked. And I used to like, you guys remember Deal or No Deal? I'm straight. Don't do different swinging. So I'm not a swinger. I'm not a swinger. I'm not a slinger. I'm not a whatever. No swinging. Nope. But you guys remember Deal or No Deal? Back in when they first were out? Nope, not a swinger. But if you remember Deal or No Deal, where they always had all the women, nope, I'm not that way either. Not bi, tri, mono, stereo, none of those things. Oh, it's okay. But do you guys remember that Deal or No Deal where they had all the women come out with the briefcases? and then they had a regular, the first one, the first version where they had all the, okay, well anyway, the one girl was, she was the, one girl was the box number 13, and she was actually a wrestler on the tough, it was Tough Enough, or one of those um, contestant searches from the um, it was like a talent search for the WWE, and she was like number 13, and she had like kind of curly hair. Name was Layla something. She's like part Hawaiian or whatever. You look it up. She was on that one show and she got like third place or whatever. But yeah, all those girls that would come out all the time and do the briefcases. And they'd always come out at the same time, and they'd have the same kind of outfits on, and or like old days with the Price is Right, where they had the Price is Right models. But yeah, that that back in the day, that was the, that was the stuff that was on TV. Bob Barker. I have um I have my doubts about that guy, because if you remember, they had the lawsuit about him and the one girl, and now and that kind of got dismissed, and now with all these lawsuits from the executives and stuff like that saying all that. Oh yeah, the one was that Bob Barker was like, kind of taking advantage of the girls, and the one girl sued him, that Janice. That was a long time. It was like sexual harassment or whatever, and that kind of got swept under the rug because it happened, a long time ago. And she was the one that posed for Playboy, and I guess she sued him because she said he made like advances on her and all that, and that was before all this stuff, and then they dismissed it. But now with all these new charges, all these other people, all the other people are saying that they did things, all these executives and CEOs and stuff like that. It's all coming out now. So I don't know, maybe it was true. It was just before its time. Never know. But yeah, things are coming out about all these people. Yeah, he is. I haven't seen him for a little while, but yeah, he's still around. I think he's kind of retired. I know a lot of the other game show hosts have died, like Monty Hall and some of those old time ones. They're not around anymore, but as far as I know, he's still around. But now they got Drew Carey and all those other ones. Yeah, I remember. Did you see? Was it Happy Gilmore? Adam Sandler. He got in a fight with Bob Barker. Price is Right, bitch. Smack. Yeah, that one was funny. Then I think, didn't they make a Happy Gilmore 2? And he got into a fight again with him? I think I saw that. I think they did that. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, some of them with Adam Sandler are okay, and some of them are, they're hit and miss. I have problem is with Adam Sandler, I have trouble with some of the people that they put with him. Like, I'm not a Drew Barrymore fan, and they put him and her together a lot. And I'm not a Cameron Diaz fan, and I'm not a this other one, Julia Roberts. I don't like her. Sloppy Joe. Yeah. Yep. Hanukkah. Yeah. What was the other one he did? That I like. Oh, it wasn't Happy Gilmore. It was Billy Madison. That was it. Hey, Mrs. Burnett, how's it going? Did just join me? I'm Batman. Batman. I'm Batman. And the ears are kind of, get the ears straight again. There we go. The only trouble with that is it's kind of like, there. No. There. Okay, there we go. That's better. They were kind of, when they were on the side, they were pinching my head a little bit. So I think I found a good spot. So yeah, I'm Batman. I'm hopped up on energy drinks. Don't mind me. I was trying this one, the energy Mountain Lightning energy drink. So I'm Batman. Okay, guys. What about Olivia Newton-John? Well, you know, nah, I wasn't real big on her, and she was okay, but I have issues with Olivia Newton-John, because my sister was obsessed with her, and yeah. I had all kinds of issues with that, because my sister's favorite movie when she grew up was Grease, and she played the soundtrack every day for a year. I mean, I'm not exaggerating. She had the tape. She played it every day for a year, and she played that Olivia Newton-John physical and watched the movie Grease about 1,000 times. And yeah, so every time I hear the Grease song, I start screaming and plug my ears. So yeah, I don't like Grease. Yep, exactly. Yeah, she played that soundtrack to death. She went through 3 tapes on that because she wore them out. She had to get a whole new cassette. And then she used to watch it on TV. She had like the video cassette, and then she took a tape recorder and she taped herself singing along to the song. And if I said anything and it ruined the tape recording, she got mad and yelled and had to start it all over again. Yeah, so like I have a little bit of trauma now with that song. When I was at work, we used to listen to the radio, or like there was like an internet station that was like Live 365, and it's like songs from the 80s or whatever, and that would come on and I'd start screaming. Yeah, I'd start screaming, and then everybody wondered why ran out of the room screaming, plugging my ears, because couldn't stand the song. Get that little facial tick, ah. So yeah, no Grease for me. Yeah, I actually saw I saw an interview with her now. I don't know if you've seen her lately. Boy, she's not quite the same. I just saw her on an interview or something. I think they had her on some show. They were interviewing her. Yeah, she's got like health issues now. I think it's like she's got cancer or something like that. I think it's in remission or whatever, but I don't know. Yeah, wasn't uh wasn't a real big fan. Yeah. Well, that happens. A lot of these people, they get older and they got issues and problems and whatnot. So we'll see. Yeah, it seems like a lot of the old 70s people and 80s people, they're not lasting like they used to. You mean Vinny Barbarino? I was watching that. They had that on. I used to get a channel and it had Welcome Back Cotter, but we don't get the channel anymore. Used to watch that and who? What? Where? I'm Vinny Barbarino. Yeah, I remember that guy. He's another one that you know, doesn't look like what you expect anymore because he totally wears a toupee. And he doesn't look like, when he doesn't have his toupee, he doesn't look like what you're used to. So, kind of like with William Shatner, when he wears that Shatner 2000, his toupee. This stupid thing. There. Ears straight. I don't know. Yeah, that whole thing with the Scientology is kind of like, never got into that. Never understood the whole Scientology thing, so I don't know. They want to be into the Scientology, they can be into the Scientology, but not my thing. So what time is it? It is 4 o'clock. Wow. Yeah, I think, yeah, he shaved his head down. No, I don't blame you. I wouldn't do it. That whole thing is too creepy for me, and their beliefs, never got into that. And then once they get you in, they want to keep you in, and if they don't keep you in, then you're like shunned forever. Like that Leah Remy, she got kind of kicked out of the whole Scientology thing, and now no one will talk to her. She's kind of like ostracized. Yeah, Tom, well, didn't make him nuts. He was always nuts. Just brought more of the nuts out. Yeah, it's a little bit. It's already 4 o'clock, so eventually I gotta, you know, call it a night. And I think the energy drinks it's wearing off on me now. Yeah, I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to get any kind of more stimulants or whatever. I won't get any sleep. So, yeah, I'll probably be wrapping it up in a few minutes. I don't know. Not that I don't enjoy talking with you guys, but what has it been like? Been about 3 hours now. At least it's been at least 3 hours. I don't know. Been on since like 1 o'clock. So yeah. Yeah, I'm probably, like I said, I'm gonna wrap this up, I think, and then I'm gonna get some sleep, and then I gotta do some stuff tomorrow. I'll probably be on tomorrow night. Um, I don't know, maybe after midnight. I'm not sure. Depends on what I feel like, and sometimes I might. I'm. There might be a day where I don't go on late at night if I'm just too tired or, not feeling it or whatever. But I'm trying to get like I said, I'm trying to get that watch time in, and I appreciate everybody for. Yeah, that's a bummer about the whole 1,000 subscriber thing. I don't agree with that, but YouTube is YouTube, so you know, I think they shouldn't have done that to everybody, but that's YouTube's decision. Yeah, it is BS, because the people that are already established and they were under 1,000, I don't think they should have been affected. I think it should just be for new people that are applying, that want to start a channel. And if you've already been established and you've already done stuff in the past, I don't think that should apply to you if you were under 1,000. But that's my view, and I'm sure YouTube doesn't agree with it, but what are you gonna do? So yeah, maybe they'll reverse it, maybe they'll revise it. I don't know. Maybe if they get enough complaints, they might reinstate the people, or they might lower it to like 500, or I don't know. We'll see. But like I said, guys, thanks for hanging out with me tonight and yeah, putting up with my goofiness. I was a little bit hyped up, and yeah. Oh, who knows? Maybe they will. But like I said, thanks for hanging out with me, guys, and you know, suffering through my craziness and hanging out with the Batman. So yeah, I definitely got to get some sleep because I'm way goofy tonight. So thanks for stopping by, guys, and I'll catch you on my next one, probably tomorrow night. So till next time, I'll talk to you.